Before the game, the Cavaliers made a roster move. They sent Richard Jefferson and Kay Felder to Atlanta along with a pair of second-round picks. The Hawks, who reportedly intend to waive both players, sent back draft rights to a pair of European players. The deal will save Cleveland nearly $13 million in luxury taxes. All right, that little bit of business taken care of. Let's talk about the Cavaliers and where things stand here at the start of the season. Really versus themselves here last season, Zeke. Does this Cavalier team, like it is better suited than last year to win the East again, take on the Warriors, maybe not as well equipped or somewhere unknown?
I think they're better suited. They have more talent. They're deeper. They can play multiple styles. They're versatile. I think Crowder and Green are big additions to their team. And when Thomas comes back, I think he's going to be a big addition. However, when you look at the Wade addition, I think that's going to be a harder and a tougher fit for them in terms of their chemistry, because his addition means that you've taken J.R. Smith out of the lineup, you move Kevin Love to the 5 spot, and you've changed Tristan Thompson's, his spot. So now you've moved 3 players around to accommodate one, and you had a team that's going to, 3 consecutive NBA finals. So, this is going to be a work in progress for Cleveland. Now, they don't have anyone to test themselves against with the exception of Boston. So talent-wise, they're going to keep winning games, and they'll just have to measure themselves and figure it out during the course of the season.
Other question is, how much do you really know considering who and who hasn't played together yet?
Yeah, I mean, Isaiah Thomas's health is going to be huge for that team. But to me, when I look at Cleveland, it's their defense. What's going to be their identity? What are they going to be? I think with Crowder and Green and LeBron and JR, they could be a team that switches a lot of stuff and gets up into people and be aggressive. I mean, hey, Crowder likes to tangle and likes to get in people. Let those guys loose defensively, man. Try to get steals. Just get defensive identity. Like, I always thought that if you walked into Cleveland, you went like, ooh, I don't want to be playing these dudes. You'd really have something. I think you play Cleveland now. You go, all right, well, they're going to score. We're going to score. Let's have a good time out here tonight.
Right.
They've got to change that up if they want to beat the Warriors. You got to get a nasty mindset and a nasty mentality to go out there and beat Golden State.
They were a good defensive team just a couple of years ago, 22nd in the league in defensive rating last year. The J.R. Smith thing is fascinating. He's speaking out about the fact that he's not real happy about being displaced in the starting lineup. Is this going to be an issue?
Well, it speaks to Isaiah's point. Now you insert Dwayne Wade. J.R. Smith really found his role, found a chemistry and a camaraderie with that unit, with LeBron stretching the floor, playing great basketball. I think in the playoffs you've seen him hit big shots, win games in series for the Cavs, and now he's unhappy. And so as Isaiah said, they got to sort through that. They're going to have to work through that. They're good enough to beat everybody in the Eastern Conference. But it's going to take some time because Dwayne Wade is a different style of player.
Right.
And now you put him in there and everyone's role is changing a bit. I do think, though, one thing that I do like, a few years ago, Dellavedova, backup point guard, they missed him last year. LeBron, as a result, had to play more minutes. Now, when Isaiah Thomas comes back, Derrick Rose with that second unit just gives him a different look. And I think that was one of the more underrated moves this summer, this offseason. Bringing in Derrick Rose, who I thought finished the season well last year in New York. Now he's healthy. He doesn't have all this pressure of the contracts, doesn't have to play heavy minutes, in the second half of the season. But now you put him with that second unit. It could be pretty interesting.